Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our live show, Tipsy Tuesday. Hey everybody, and welcome to our show. Thank you all for being here. So if you're watching us on YouTube, haven't done so yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you prefer to watch us on Facebook, we are live there too. Make sure you're following our page so you don't miss a show. And say hello to my producer, Mr. HP.
Hey, everybody.
We woke up to
lagging.
Have streaming issues. Just refresh, and we'll come back.
Hold on.
Just hold on. If we see we have streaming issues, we will kind of make sure not to talk about anything super important. But we have some special quilts on the set with us today, all new that you haven't seen before, and we will share more about that later.
Ooh.
Yes, more about that later. But let's start with our winner from last week.
Oh.
And so that's your reminder to hang on to the end of the show. We have a giveaway question where you can enter your answer and possibly win a gift card from GE Designs. So last week I asked you, what is your most treasured quilt? And since my quilts, I said for me, all of my quilts are made by me. I have nothing that I've been gifted from anybody.
Oh.
I treasure maybe the quilts that I helped my kids make.
Okay.
I treasure the quilts that I made specifically for them, but I don't have them anymore.
Right.
I don't have them anymore. So I treasure all my quilts. I think I said that some of my special ones are kind of my big projects, like my mystery block of the months and the quilts of Iceland quilts, but sometimes it's just the last one you just did. So I don't know. It's hard for me. But Let's take a look at who was our winner. Sir, give us a little drum roll.
Let's get a little drum roll.
Jessica Prude. Congratulations, Jessica. Her favorite treasured quilt is a double wedding ring quilt my great aunt handmade for my parents as a wedding gift in 1955. Wow.
That's awesome.
That would be spectacular. Double wedding ring, that's no joke.
Yeah.
So I love that. So congrats, Jessica. You won a gift card. So make sure you email us at help@gequiltdesigns.com. And we'll get you a gift card right away.
Sure enough.
Thank you. Thank you for participating. Now, I got a package like some of you have either already gotten or are getting very soon. Yes, our Advent box is here.
Yay.
It's out the door, so it should be making its way. And since we are, I'm not going to show you what's inside yet. Nothing.
I'll tell.
Well, I'll show you one thing.
I'll tell you.
I'll just show you one thing. So I'll open. So there are individually wrapped packages that tell you what day you're supposed to open. You can't see through them.
Okay.
So no shaking and pushing and pinching and
You know that's what we're going to do.
just be patient. The thing is, if you open them, you won't know what it is. You won't know what it's going to make because we don't release the pattern or the videos until the day of. So
There it is.
we're very excited about it. We were sold out of Advent boxes, so unfortunately no more to be had. But just remember that next year. Order yours early. We usually release them in summer because
You got to jump in quick.
Yeah, you got to jump in quick.
Yeah.
But with that, what I wanted to say is that we are counting down for Advent, of course, and now it's only 2 weeks from today that we kick off this Advent tradition, which is exciting.
Sorry, Chrissy, it's too late. I'm sorry. Too late.
You can still, of course, follow along, and you're able to do those projects, but the box is the special thing. Unfortunately, not available anymore. But we thought with our tip of the day today to give you a little tease a little refresher on what a typical Advent project is. Quick to make, great for gifts, something fun and easy to make during this season. And so this one is coming from 2021.
Wow.
What was a favorite? It is the GEasy Apron, which is just made, well, a couple of half yards. And it's reversible.
Oh, okay. Clever.
So check it out. Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to make the GEasy reversible apron. You will find a free downloadable PDF pattern under free patterns on our website, gequiltdesigns.com, and there you will find all of the cutting measurements. We're going to need 3 fabrics for our apron. I have my front, my back, and my waistband. So I have all my pieces cut out. I'm going to start with the 2 large rectangles from the back and the front of the apron. So the main body of the apron, we're going to lay them right sides together. And then take that sandwich and fold it in half so that the corners are even. So this is 4 layers of fabric. What you want to make sure here, if you have directional fabric, you want to make sure that they are laying just like you're looking at it. So this would be the bottom of the apron. So we are going to round the corner of the bottom 2 corners of the apron. So for this task, I have a round up tool designed by Terry Atkinson by Creative Grids. But you can also just use a plate. What we're going to be trimming off here is equal to about a 10-inch circle. So you can find a dinner plate that's about that size. But I love this tool for rounding corners of multiple different things. So we're just going to cut the corner off. And now we have a nice rounded corner. And the first thing we're going to do, with right sides together, you're just going to sew all the way around with your approximate 1/4-inch seam. And then we're going to turn the apron piece and leave the top open and then turn it, press it really good, and then top stitch. So I'm going to go through all of that before we go on to our next step. Before we turn, I like to, since we're doing rounded edges, just to clip my curves just a little bit. So what you want to do is just make little slits. Just make sure you don't go too close to the seam. Just clip the curves. This will just make it a smoother curve when you turn it and press it out. As you can see, I just top stitched about 1/8 of an inch around the whole edge that we sewed and pressed. So now I'm going to set this aside. We're going to do a little prep to our waistband. So the 2 strips that you cut for the waistband, you want to start with a ruler that has a 45-degree angle line on it, because I want to cut it tapered down from the fold inwards. So I'm just going to use that 45-degree line to align edges, slide it in so that I can get a cut here, and then just taper our edges like this. So I'm going to move this out of the way. Next part we're going to do with our apron is find the center and create 2 pleats on it. Now, of course, if the measurements of the apron may be a little, if you wanted to make it for a child or something, these are so easily adjustable. You can make them wider, you can make them shorter, obviously, either way. So very very flexible. So we're going to find the center. I just fold this in half, find my center, and I mark that with a pen. Once we have the center marked, you want to mark 2 little dots 6 inches and 7 inches from the middle. So I'm just going to find my ruler and place the 7-inch line on that mark that I did first. So I know the outer edge of the ruler is 7, and then 1 inch from that is 6. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I have 7-inch mark right here, here, and here. So what we're going to do here is create 2 pleats, and all we do is take the inner marking and match it up with the outer marking to create a pleat, like this. I like to give it just a tad bit of a press, and then we're going to pin that in place. And do the same thing on the other side. Take the inner mark, match it up with the outer, creates the pleat, and so now we have our center mark still here, and it's time to put our waistband on. So we want to open it up the way we pressed it and place that center seam that we joined the strips, match that up with that center mark. And here I'm actually just going to be using clips because we're going to roll this up and sew this all at the same time. I'm going to grab all my clips and clip them this way. So as you can see, I'm clipping the bottom, the flat side of the clip on this side because I'm going to turn it over later. So more clips, the better. I always say with this part, we don't want anything to slip away. Going down the other side. These are really handy wonder clips. Something that any quilter should have, whether you do much of different type of sewing projects or not. 2 more here. And then we're going to use what we call the burrito method to sew both sides of the waistband onto the main body. So we're just going to flip this over. So now the waistband is on the bottom. And here on this side, we're going to take the apron main body part and roll it up really tight all the way up until we see the bottom of that waistband. We're going to bring that around over. First, we're going to match up the centers and then just use the same clips by clipping everything together. So we're going to be sewing this whole thing just in one seam. All the way around. And you're making sure that you don't catch any of that rolled up apron in here. You're going to have plenty of space to get the sewing machine foot to sit on there and make a nice stitch. So just keep pushing it away. And now once we have this clipped, what we're going to do here is the first we're going to do, I start usually on this end, I start when I'm on the other side. So we're going to leave this opening. All right, so first step, all right, so first step, all the way down. As you can see, I sewed from this side and then all the way down, tapering my ends. And before I turn this, I always clip the little corner off to make my point better. But at this point now, I'd be ready to flip this over, leaving that little gap here and sewing the same thing on the other side of that waistband. I have another piece that I've already done that with. So I have everything sewed from the corner and down, and then with a gap opening on the other side. Here's my opening. And this is how I trimmed the points of my waistband so I can easily turn it. So now we're going to open this up and turn everything right side out through this opening. So I start by pulling my main apron piece out and through. It's always a fun moment when you see it kind of all come together. Once you have everything turned, I start by pressing my main part here of the waistband. So really pressing the seam up and away. And the other side, making sure it's pressed up and away. Now these aprons are perfect to make with our stash builder bundles if you want to make multiples for family members, because you need a half yard of each, so make multiples. So now as far as the rest of the waistband, we want to press that flat, push the seam out, give it a good press. On the other side, you will have the little opening that we left open. So what you want to do is just fold these raw edges back and give it a press so everything is aligned with what was sewn, because we are finishing off with a top stitch along the outside of the whole waistband, kind of tying everything together. So once you have this all the way pressed, I'm going to show you on my previously made one. We want to just top stitch along the whole outer edge of the whole waistband. So we're top stitching about 1/8 of an inch inside sewing on top of the waistband. So you might want to match seams with your waistband. So all the way. So as we top stitch where that opening was, that will take care of closing it. This just reminds me, I need to make some new aprons.
Jump on it.
For a little, so I didn't lose you. Just keep
Sorry,
refreshing.
Folks. Some lagging going on here.
Yeah, some lagging going on.
I don't know what's happening.
But hopefully we get through it, right? Get through it.
We're trying to get through
We
it.
have a lot to talk about today. It is time.
Of course, it's jacking up now because we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, a lot to
Some
talk
good,
about.
juicy stuff, too.
Because you wanted to hear about these quilts behind me. Brand new patterns. And these are part of our, 2026 Stripology Virtual Retreat.
It's a big one.
It is time, yes. It is time for signups for a retreat. Now, do you want to put up? So always what is exciting is we're not going to tell you where we're going, but what is exciting, what you get to find out now, is how we're going to get there. And this time, our journey we don't take the GEasy jet.
Nope.
It is the Stripology Seas Super Yacht.
Yeah.
Yes. Have you ever been on a quilting super yacht? Well, this is your opportunity. We filmed a little video to introduce you to it. So
That's not us. That's someone else.
Oh, it's someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just play the video first and let's laugh at ourselves.
Okay. That's not us.
Hi, my name is Gudrun.
And I'm Mr. HP from GE Designs. We're so excited to welcome you aboard the Stripology Seas Super Yacht for the 2026
Stripology Virtual Retreat. This one-of-a-kind creative voyage brings all the excitement of an in-person quilting retreat straight to your sewing space, just with a little bit of that ocean breeze and a touch of luxury.
Now, you'll embark on a 3-day journey filled with exclusive quilt patterns, live instruction, and a vibrant quilting crew connecting you with markers from ports all around the world.
Before we set sail, you'll receive your crew kit, a retreat box shipped directly to your home, packed with all the fabrics you need, some supplies, gifts, snacks, and a few yacht-inspired surprises to make your voyage unforgettable.
This retreat is all about learning, creating, and having fun. You'll enjoy yoga on the sun deck, games and prizes in the captain's lounge, and of course, music and recipes inspired by life at sea.
And you'll have lifetime access to all instructional videos, plus our private Stripology Retreat alumni community on Facebook, your home port for inspiration long after we dock.
So grab your sunglasses and that Stripology ruler. It's time to quilt, relax, and cruise with us on an unforgettable creative journey.
Reserve your cabin today for the 2026 Stripology Virtual Retreat at gequiltdesigns.com. Okay, I see we have a yellow. Yellow stream right now, which is not a good one. So I'm gonna.
And
So we are back with a good stream.
yay!
Excited to hop on the Stripology Seas Super Yacht, which is a custom-made super yacht just for quilting with quilting rooms.
So smooth.
And so everything is smooth. There's not turbulence. There's no
seasickness.
seasickness.
None of this going on.
Yeah, no waves really. Just ocean breeze.
You don't need it. Was it ginger? No.
Maybe some ginger. We just have some ginger beer for our
Well, yeah,
cocktails. Yes.
sure.
But of course, we're excited. We opened up registration for those that reserved a spot early. They got an email on Saturday and they were signing up in troves. So those that reserved a spot. I know there was a little glitch with our app, so that if you were trying to use your loyalty points towards that retreat purchase, it didn't work for a while, stacking that alongside your $50 down payment, and then maybe it didn't reflect both of them. If you had any issues, just make sure to contact us, help at GEquilt Designs. We will help you with it. It should be all good now. You should be able to do both. So, but it is exciting. We're going to be making 2 quilts. We use a half-yard bundle. A 12-piece half-yard bundle, and then we make 2 quilts from it alongside.
Say it again.
Yeah, so for the quilts, for the 1 12-piece half-yard bundle, we use the bundle plus a background and an accent fabric for one of the quilts. And so this is kind of a fun way we do this. We've done this in previous retreats. So the Hera behind me, and then we have a Hera behind Mr. HP. This is the one behind Mr. HP. Totally different colorway. So it's all based on what colors you pick or what bundle you pick. For mine, there is a chocolate brown background, which is why there's all this richness behind me. This is Nature Study Warm with a Heima Pebbles Coffee Break is the name of the fabric, is the background. And then you see the white accent. That's for the Hera quilt. And then we use the same background for the Rita, this one, which is a strip quilt, super fun and quick. And I know you're gonna love this one. And this one is gonna be made over and over and over. So just know that your background color is gonna be used for both quilts. And then your background color is also gonna be the binding for the Rita quilt. But let's take a look at the 2 sessions. We have 2 sessions. We always have a weekday session and a weekend session. We start with session 1, which is the weekend, and it is March 6th through the 8th, so a Friday through Sunday. And then we have the second session, which is just following in the week, March 11th through the 13th. So this is now open and available to sign up. Just some instructions for you, because if you are international, if your shipping address is international, there's a little different way we want you to sign up. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Should we play that now or do that later? Let's show them the fabric options. So when you go to purchase, please don't do it yet because I really want to show you so you don't rush through it. You pick between the domestic or the international, and then you pick your session, which session you want. But before you hit add to cart, make sure you look at the fabric options. There's lots of variants. All the photos are below before you need to choose your variant. And that is the fabric that you're gonna get. So here are all the options. They are vast. We have Bali Song, which is a new Zen Chic line coming from Moda. And this one is really kind of modern and fun. The background will be this medium gray. Accent will be this hot orange. And then we have a binding color for the Hera quilt. And then we have Beach House, so beautiful blues with a light cream background. And the accent will be that gold. Accent for Hera. And then we have Heima. I kind of picked a warmer colors with some of those beautiful grays and darks and back color gold. For Lush Life, which is a Wyndham line, beautiful birds in this line. This one will be actually a Heima background, that kind of a cream.
Issues. Okay, it's red. We're moving on to the next.
Moving on to the next, we'll just hold when we have issues.
Yeah.
Next one is Nature Study Cool. The cool colors are those beautiful blues and kind of teals and lavender, a little bit into purple and grays. And the background will be an off-white. And the accent is kind of, you can't see it. It's a darker teal, so it will stand out. Right there on this screen, or my screen, it doesn't look like it stands out, but it does. And then we have Nature Study Warm, and this is what I used. So beautiful, warm colors, and then the background is that coffee break, dark brown pebbles. Accent is this beautiful light off-white with some little stars on it that are in the brown and taupe colors. Then we have Painted Sea. Now this one sold out for us really fast on Saturday. It was a hot ticket. However, we have secured some more. So if you want to switch, you can, and you wanted this one, but it was sold out, we will do our best to switch you. But Painted Sea will have this beautiful off-white background and spicy violet color for the accent. Then we have Petals and Stitches. This one is the one hanging behind Mr. HP. And I used off-white background and this medium gray accent, which really stood out nicely on those beautiful colors. We have another brand new line coming from Moda. This is Posh by Basic Gray. Nice neutrals. So blacks, grays, taupes, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of tan. And then, so this one will keep pretty consistent with the integrity of the bundle. And the accent is this really nice ochre color. Yeah, kind of like a deep mustard. Deep gold. And is this the last one? Last but not least, Tranquility is these also another neutral. No, there's a couple more. Another set of neutrals. This one, they're all kind of on the green gray side. And the accent will be this beautiful tan, so another very subtle, but then the prints are really cool, kind of organic, nature-inspired prints. And then we have something for the colorful pop. This is watermark, so they're all the same print in different colors, so they'll kind of read more like using solids, kind of like Nature Study will too. And the background is this beautiful taupey gray, and then a black accent for pop. Another brand new line from Moda coming. This is Wild Honey by Lila Boutique. So really awesome golds, greens, and this dusty blue and some pink, rosy pink. Background will be off-white, and the accent will be this kind of burgundy that matches the flowers. And
What do you pick from all this?
Oh, this is my favorite thing.
Texted to them all. Sorry, we
Yeah,
apologize.
okay. We're sending...
Yeah.
We're sending our message. Yeah. Are we good now?
Wait.
We just want to apologize. We want to apologize. Unfortunately, out of our hands right now.
Can't do nothing about it. Okay.
Out of our hands.
Want to play this?
Let's take a look at the website. Yes. Once you get to that Stripology virtual retreat page, just scroll down and you'll see first options there, domestic or international. So if you're in the continental U, or if you are in the US, pick domestic. And from there, scroll down, and then you have to pick your session 1 or session 2. So you click on which session you want, and then that'll bring up the product page. You can flip, and then that'll bring up the product page. You can flip through all the different fabrics there on the bottom. You can see the different photos, you can see the quilts, and then once you kind of see whatever colors, whatever fabrics you like, then before you hit add to cart, go to the variants and choose the one that you want. It's going to bring it up. So make sure it's showing you what you want, and then you add that to the cart. Okay? Now, if you reserved the $50 reservation fee earlier, and you're logged into your same account using the same email you reserved, that's important. That $50 will already drop off. So that will all be automatic. You can add your loyalty coupon there too if you want to use points. Now, if you're international, just a little extra thing that I want to show you so you're not surprised by it. So go to the website and choose the international, and then you are going to see 4 things. Just start by choosing your box. So you're going to choose your box by session. So session 1 or session 2. So you have the box and then you have the digital. But there's the box. So I'm going to pick my box. I'm going to find whatever fabric I want. And then I'm going to add that to the cart. And what you'll see right away there, you cannot purchase just the box. You have to buy the digital portion as well. So that's going to be added to your cart, and there you go. So that's how that works. So of course, we have limited amounts of bundles. Just like we had that Painted Sea, it sold out really fast. We can't guess what you are going to like. So unfortunately, some of these may sell out. So this is why we always encourage you, if you're sure you're going to join us, sign up right away, because some of these bundles are going to be gone.
Can I add my loyalty points?
You should be able to now. If you tried this earlier, you should be able to do that now. You have to create a coupon with your points, and then take that coupon code and add it to the coupon box in the checkout. Okay? If you're having trouble, just email us, help@GEquiltDesigns, and we will take care of it. Or give us this, and then we get activated again. It's weird. It's freezing
Technology.
up it's freezing up on a regular time schedule.
Florida does not like cold weather. It jacks up all the internet.
Maybe that's it. But any questions, let us know. I know this is a weird stream tonight, so things are a little bit choppy. But let us know if you, a lot of you have already signed up, so that's very exciting. We are so thrilled and excited for this next. This is 3-day retreat number 6.
Whoa.
Happening in 2026. I can't believe it. That went fast.
Yeah.
But I have beautiful fabric in the store. Of course, these are just in the store, not retreat options. But this first one that I want to show you is just beautiful. It is more of on the traditional side. It is called Scarlet Dreams, but I always love when we get traditional prints that have just a little bit of a different edge to him. So this one is very classic, black and red and cream, but I love that silvery gray in there, and there are some coordinates in here that are more modern that kind of make this extra special. So beautiful floral, spaced out. I just love the artwork. It's very delicate. Then we have this awesome blender kind of bringing all the colors together. This one is what I'm saying. It was kind of more modern coordinate with it. We have a medium floral in that cream background. I also love with this line that the backgrounds tones vary a little bit, so you have a little bit of a shade difference. Lots of great spacing in here. And then we go into a little bit deeper creams, more tan in the florals, these leaves. And then this one is really cool. Also has a bit of a modern vibe to it. These line drawings of these florals, just kind of a different feel on it. As you can see, just a tad bit lighter than this one, and then these are lighter, so there's a nice little movement going on. We have that same print in red, and we have some different tones of red going on. So this one has a little bit of pink and 2 shades of gray in here. And then we have that line drawing red that is more of a cherry red. You see, this one has more of a deeper watermelon tone. And then the cherry. Bringing us to the blacks. And we have the floral, the same large floral. Beautiful, so rich. Just love red and cream and black together. And we have that same blender. Just love it. Had to have it in all 3 colors. We have the medium floral, spaced out. Just beautiful with that light gray. And the line drawing with light gray on it. You won't, it's probably hard to see on the camera, but it's really, really pretty. And then we finish off with our darkest black, which is that tone on tone with the leaves. It's a tone on tone black, pretty much a pure black. So bringing in the reds, dry brush cherry, great match for that red. And then I brought in Nitty Gritty in the red. This one is great because it has that pinkish watermelon tone like this one does. And then I decided to bring in a Heima to warm things up a little bit because some of the reds here are warmer. This is Heima Glacier Volcano. Love, love, love this one in here. With a variety of hues in here, it's gonna mix very well. Then going into our blacks, Glaze ink. I like it because it has the light spots and the gray spots, so it will kind of create some movement. A little bit darker is Seedling Licorice. Love this fabric, have used it a lot. It's so versatile. And then I brought in a little bit lighter just to bring in some of the grays. This is Dry Brush Charcoal, a great perfect hue, like a perfect gray. And then a couple of accents. I wanted to bring out some of those lighter grays, and another Heima print, Heima Lichen in the Basalt, is that perfect gray. Look how great that is, a match to this. So I really like that. And for an accent color to bring something out, to not lose the integrity, I went with a more of a tan. This is Crimp in the Biscuit. Love this one because it really tones well with some of the hues in the flowers. Or you can go a little bit lighter with Thatched Toast. And the toast color, as you can see, is going to be a little bit creamier. This one's going to be a little bit taupier. So whichever one I think is a great match. The second line I have is gorgeous and very unique. This is a new designer from Moda. It is by Kiley's Quilt Room and it's called Potted. So I love these flowers that have this little Ohio star. Is it an Ohio star or quilt block in the center there? And this really cool light blue, dusty blue color. Just really love this. A little bit of sage green in here too. So we're starting with the blue colors. Another gorgeous color, a little bit deeper blue, but these simple white line drawings of all these leaves and flowers is really fun. Another large scale print. So this one, isn't this called a monstera? Well, why I'm asking you, you wouldn't know. I'm asking everybody that's watching.
Yeah. I see.
But I love this, like a little geometric in the background, and then just these leaves, so cool. And then here's another favorite of mine, just these pots, beautiful pots. Love these green colors, the taupes, the tans, and then of course the blues, really unique. Then we go into the second colorway with the main print, the big floral. Again, just love that quilt block in the middle, and just very cool. Elongated, a little bit deeper of that brown, taupey brown, so gives it a little more dimension. And then we have the greens. So I love this one. All these leaves and taupes and greens. And then a very deep, kind of a grayish taupe in the back of that one. And then we have the same print that the blue here in the green, gorgeous green. It's probably why I really love this line. Really pretty. So 2 more prints. We have that same texture print, or like almost like a polka dot, elongated polka dot. Love this color, a little bit lighter green, so you can kind of see the shade differences. And then a print that is, this is the only colorway, just these potted plants. We'll see these monstera leaves. I think that's what they're called, some palms, but really beautiful shade of green. So unique. Anybody that loves their potted plants would love this in a quilt, or just anybody with this kind of a neutral colorway in their home. Really calming and soothing. All right, let's take a look at some of my picks for fabric. Everything fell on the floor for me, great. But I'm gonna start with a grunge. So grunge harbor is a great tone. It's a tad bit deeper than here, but it really works with the darkest one. So I really love that in here. And also Seedling Sky Art Gallery, beautiful tone, and works really well with a grayish hue to it. I did bring one lighter. This is Crimp Bayou, just because there are some light blues in here, and it will kind of give a little bit of more lightness if you wanted to add that one. Then we go into our taupey browns. So starting with Grunge Grease. So this is the perfect tone. It is a tad bit on the lighter side, which is nice. Then we have Seedling in the shiitake color, and this one is perfect with this. Has the darker and the lighter, so it just is a perfect match. And then I wanted to bring in one a little bit lighter because of all of these. Another great option. It's going to fit. Another great option. It's going to fit great with some of these colors, with a variety of the bumbleberries. And then I have a Seedling Sage. This is a very light sage, but accent I love. I brought in that tone. This is dry. I brought in that tone. This is Dry Brush Light Coral. It's the perfect color to match it. So you can see how it brings a little lightness, some fun pink to everything. And if you wanted something stronger, I went with the deep tones that are in the back here. So like a dark brown taupey color. This is Spotted Shadow. So it's gonna read a little bit brown, but also gray. So it's warm, and it's gonna be a great contrast, as you can see. Another option would be another deco stitch in the Volcanic, another warm, dark, brownish gray color. So this is potted by Kiley's Quilt Room for Moda Fabrics. All right, so that's our show today. I want to quickly tell everybody our giveaway question, because before we lose the stream again. Our giveaway question is, if you had the opportunity, would you go into space? I would have to be paid a lot of money to do that, I have to say. Something major or major bribery, I don't know. I would not go self-willing, I don't think.
Yeah.
Would you?
No, I pass on that. I'm already spacey.
Leave it to the experts.
Yeah, leave it to the experts.
Tell us, let us know in the comments, and you can automatically win a gift card from GE. We'll announce it on our next show next week.
Power to those that would, though. Power to you.
Yikes. Yes. So a week from today, Tipsy Tuesday will land on November 18th. How is time flying so fast?
Whoa.
And that is also going to be our finishing ideas for Dangerous. That's going to be a week from today. But tomorrow morning, November 12th, 9:30 a.m., Jody will be here with a One-Eared Wednesday. And you guys, this is the last One-Eared Wednesday of the year because we have so much going on coming up, including, of course, a big Black Friday holiday sale. But this is going to be the last One-Eared Wednesday of the year. Happy Friday coming November 14th. This is this Friday at 12 noon. And then next week also, Perfect Pair on November 20th. I said the wrong date last week, so it is on November 20th. And that's when we kick into our sew-alongs for the Dear Santa quilt and the Winter Birds. I hope you've done some cutting. I've seen some of your comments on Facebook that you've been cutting. So I love it and can't wait to get into that project for you guys. Not many takers on the space travel? No. Let's just stay home and quilt.
I'd sew my...
Measure once, cut twice. That's the funky rule. Stripology magic, yeah. It's hella cool. Turn that fabric loose, make it strut and stroll. We're jamming with the quilts in control. Oh, everybody now. Lift up those strips. Feel the stripology. Adding flair to your life. From edge to edge. We groove through the night. Sew it up, show it off with a glorious sight. Feel that fire.